Good morning, dear students. My name is Shashank Manorma, and today we will discuss the one topic which I did not discuss in the previous video, that is three-dimensional shapes. And this is the last topic of chapter 5. And after this, we will start the uh, exercises. Now, here you can see there is a cube. Now, cube having three things: vertices, edges, and faces. So here you can see this one. This is your also bottom side and also back side. So this is known as what? This flat surface is known as faces. Clear, students? Now, if second diagram you will see, this is also a cube. Now, this line segment are known as what? They are edges. Clear, students? They are what? They are edges. Now, next thing is that vertices. So, this point, you know this vertices means common point, are known as what? Vertices. So, you can say this is vertices. Clear, students? So, this is face, edge, vertices. Now, like if this is a remote, clear, students? So, you can see the flat surface, means these flat surface and bottom also, this is known as what? Back side also, this is known as face. And now the line segment, this one are the line segment, these are known as what? This is your, they are flat surface, this and this one, and this, the line segment you can see here, this one are known as edges. And the point, this and also this one, this point is known as what? Vertices. Clear, students? Now come to the question, that is exercise 5.1 NCERT. Clear, students? Now what is given? Draw any line segment, say AB, take a point C lying in between A and B, measure the length of AB, BC and AC. Clear, students? So now randomly, if you are draw a line, give the name AB. A, B. Clear, students? What is given? Draw a line segment, say AB, take any point C lying in between A and B. Between A, B means in middle of the A and B. So here A, this is your C. Clear, students? Now what is given? Measure the length of AB and BC. AC, AB, BC and AC. So here total length, so let's, if the length of total from here to here, if the total length is 6 centimeter, I am assuming here, so you know that C is the midpoint. Clear, students? So AC what will be the AC? AC will be 3 centimeter, because midpoint means the point which divide the line segment into two equal part, and this one is also 3 centimeter. Clear, student? So what is given? Is AB equal to AC plus BC? Now you can see the length of total AB is what? AB equal to here 6 centimeter. Clear, student? And AC equal to what? AC equal to, you know that, 3 centimeter. And BC equal to also 3 centimeter. So here you can say AB equal to BC plus AC, means this is 6 and this 3 plus 3 also will be 6. Clear, students? So by this you can solve this question. Clear? So you can assume anything. Also you can assume 7. So if 7 you will assume, so this part is 3.5, this part is also 3.5. Clear, students? Now come on, next question. Next is question 4. If A, B, C are 3 points on a line such that AB equal to 5 centimeter, BC equal to 3 centimeter and AC equal to 8 centimeter. So which one of them lies between the other two? Clear, students? Yani you have to find out midpoint. So here we can draw what is given. The longest is AC. So first you will draw AC, that is 8 centimeter. So from here you will draw AC. Give the name A, C. Clear student? This is AC. Now next is AB equal to 5 centimeter. Clear student? So AB is 5 centimeters given. So from A to B you will measure from A to B. Yani this one will be 5 centimeter. Clear? So this is your what? A, B. You will write down 5 centimeter. Now again what is given? AC, BC equal to 3 centimeter. So if this one is 5, so this one also 3 centimeter, because the length of total AC is 8 centimeter. So what is given? Which of them lies between the other two? Clear student? So which of them lies in between other of two? So here you can see A and C are the end point and B is the midpoint. So you can say B will lies between the other two. Clear student? You can write down B will lies in between the other two. Easily you can see, because B line between A and C. Clear students? Now student, our next question is 5. Verify whether D is the midpoint of AG or not. So here you can see, if you will check from A to D. Clear students? A to D. So how many distance you will travel? A to B 1 unit, B to C also 1 unit, C to D also 1 unit. So total A to D you will write down 4 unit. Sorry, 4 unit nahi. 1 minute. A to D. Here A to B 1, B to C 1 and C to D 1. So total this is 3 unit. Clear student? Similarly, if you will go D to G, so D to G 1 unit, D to E 1 unit, E to F 1 unit and F to G also 1 unit. Yani total D to G is 3 unit. Clear student? So it means from A to D distance is equal and from D to G distance are also equal. So now we can say D is the mid point of AG. How you can say? Because you know that from A to D distance is equal and D to G distance is also equal. Clear students? Now come to the next question. If B is the midpoint of AC and C is the midpoint of BD, where AB, CD lie on a straight line, say why AB equal to CD. Clear students? So now come to this question. First we will draw a line segment AC. Clear students? Now what is given? C is the midpoint of BD. Clear student? So B is the midpoint of AC. So you know that here B lies in the middle of the AC. And next is C is the midpoint of BD. C is the midpoint of BD. One way students. So next is given student. Here C is the midpoint of BD, but here you can say here B to C. So now you have to increase your line segment. You will increase here. Now what is given? C is the midpoint of BD. So here anywhere is D lie. Clear student? So ABCD is on a straight line. And condition 1 is given. B is the midpoint of AC. So here B is midpoint of AC and C is the midpoint of BD. Clear students? Now what is given? Say why AB equal to CD. You have to prove why AB equal to CD. Clear student? So here if, now this question how you will solve, student? If AB is the midpoint of AC, so you know that midpoint divide the line segment into two equal parts. Clear student? So if B is the midpoint of AC, it means AB will be equal to what? BC. Clear students? And if C is the midpoint of BD. Clear students? So again BC will be equal to what? CD. This is clear now everyone? Why I am writing this? Because B is the midpoint of AC. If B is the midpoint, it means B divide A and C in two equal parts, AB and BC. So I am writing AB equal to BC. C is the midpoint, it means C divide BD into two equal parts, yani BC equal to CD. Now you can clearly see AB, BC equal to CD. All are equal. So let us suppose, let AB equal to 3 centimeter. I am just assuming. You know that AB is 3, BC will be also 3 centimeter and CD also 3 centimeter. Clear, student? So you can clearly say that AB will be equal to CD. By this you can prove it properly. Clear, students? Here 3, 4, 5 anything you can take, it depend on you. Now come on, next question. What is given? What fraction of revolution does the hand hour of a clock turn through when it goes from? Now you have to find out revolution. In previous video I explained how to find out one complete revolution means, student, 360 degree. Clear? So this is given 3 to 9. So if clock is not given, so how you will find out, students? 3 to 9 means 3 to 9. What is the mean of this, student? It means you will go how many steps? Count 3, after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total step is total 6 steps. Clear, students? Acha. Yesterday in previous video also I explained कि one step consists 30 degree. Clear, students? Means the angle between two, जैसे 1 and 2 is 30 degree, 2 and 3 is 30 degree. तो 6 step means total angle will be 6 multiplied by what? 30 degree. Clear, students? And this will be equal to what? 180 degree. And you have to find out the revolution. So 180 divided by what? Total revolution. So this will come 1 upon 2. I think this is clear because this is very easy. Again, question number E is same pattern you will follow. 1 to 10 you have to find out. So 1 to 10 you will count how many steps you have to go. 1 after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clear, students? So total 9 steps there. 9 steps. And 1 steps consists 30 degree. You know that. So 9 multiply by what? 30 degree. Now it will become what? 270. This is degree. Clear, students? It means what? 270 divided by what? Total revolution. You know that total revolution means 360. So this 0 and 0 you can cancel out. 9 3 ja 27. 9 4 ja 36. Clear, students? So revolution is 3 by 4. Clear? Now come to the next question. Where will the hand of clock stop if it start at 12 and make half revolution clockwise? So here also you will use same pattern, students. Start from 12 and make half revolution. So half revolution means, student, 1 by 2 of means you know that multiply 1 revolution means 360. It means what? If you will reduce, it will come 180 degree. Now if step you know, then you can find out the time. Clear? Because here step you know na कि 6 step, so 3 to 6 step मतलब 9. Here 180 is given. So 180 means how many step? How you will find out? You know that कि the angle of जैसे 1 and 2, 2 and 3 is what? 30 degree. So you will divide it by 30 degree. Always. So here 1010 cancel, 3 6 ja 80. Yani you will know that you have to complete 6 steps. Ab 12 plus 6 steps you will do. Clear, students? So what it will come after 12 6 steps count? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yani what? At 6. Clear, students? Now again the same question, students. Starts at 5 and make 3 by 4 of revolution clockwise. So now 3 by 4 means what, student? 3 by 4 of, you know that what? Multiply by revolution means 360. Yani complete revolution. If you will reduce it, it will come 90. Clear, students? It will come 90. Now it will become what? 19 to 3 270 degree. Again you have to find out number of step. So what you will do? Divide it by 30 degree. Because you know that the angle is 30 degree. Now 0 0 cancel. 3 9 जा what 27, यानी you have to 9 steps you have to cover. Clear students? यानी from 5 to 9 step, 5 plus 9 steps. What is the meaning of this? Count this 5, after 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 1 2 3, यानी after 9 step you will go at 3. Clear students? Because 5 to 5 plus 9 step, this will come what? Sorry, 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 1 2 3. Okay student. Clear students? Sorry students, count again it. 5 plus 9 step means 6 7 8 9 10 11 1 2. Clear? So it will come at, this one is wrong, at 2. Clear students? This question is clear now students. 5 plus 9 steps, you can count 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 1 2 at 2. Now next is, which direction will you face if you start facing east and make half revolution? Clear student? So first we will make direction. You know that the east, west, north, south, and all are of 90 degree. You know that in video I explained this. So east and make half revolution. So first we will find out half revolution. What is the value of half revolution? You know that half revolution means what? Everyone know 180 degree. Clear students? So here it is very easy to find out. You can see here 80 east is given. So from east you have to go 180 degree. So east to south if you will go, this is 90 degree. फिर south to west you will go, this will again 90 degree. So 90 plus 90 what? 180. So you can say answer is west. Clear to everyone? Because 90 east to south and south to west also 90. 90 plus 90 180. Now again east and make one whole 1 by 2 revolution. Clear student? So one revolution means one complete revolution. Clear? And half revolution, so also you can do how? Like 1 whole 1 by 2. 1 whole 1 by 2, what you can write down? 2 1 ja 2 plus 1, 3 by 2. And revolution means 360. Clear student? So this will come 2 1 ja 2, 2 8 ja 60, 0. Yani if you will multiply it will come what? 300, 3 8 ja 24, yani 540. Now you have to find out this one. So how you will find out? Now let's check. East, west, north, south. Here you can see 540 you have to find out. You know that the full revolution is 360. Clear? So now first you can write down. So in students 540 what you can write down? You can write down 360 plus 180. You can write down na? Easily. Easily here you can also see 1. 1 means what? 1 full revolution. So if east is given and a person complete a full revolution, means 1 revolution here, another, फिर another, and फिर another. Total full revolution complete 1 revolution. So he come on the same place. Yani if 1 revolution is given, to come on same place. After this he have to travel half revolution. So he come on the same place. So half revolution means what? Here you know that 180 degree. Yani east to south 90 and south to west also 90. So 90 plus 90 what? 80 degree, 180 degree. So here the answer is what? Answer is west. This is the one method. Again you know that 360 is given. 540 to 360 plus 180. So 360 means east to 360. Yani this is whole. Yani east, or after 180 you have to also add. So south is 90 and west is 90 plus 90 180. So answer is also will come west. Clear students? Now next is, which part of revolution? East and turn clockwise to face north. Now let's do this question. Again east, west, north, south. What is given? East and turn clockwise to face north. So east and turn clockwise to face north. So east to north you have to go. So this one is 90 degree. But this one is also 90 degree. This one is also 90 degree. So how many 90 degree students? Here east to north. 190 फिर 190 फिर 190, मतलब 1 2 3 390 डिग्री, यानी 3 multiply by 90 degree, it will come what? 270. You have to find out revolution, so you will divide it by 360. So this will come what? 9 3 are 27, 9 4 are 36. Clear students? East to north, east to south 90, south to west 90, west to north 90, and total 180 degree. Sorry, 270. Now again south and turn clockwise to face east. Again you will draw the same diagram. East, west, north, south. South and turn clockwise to face east. So south to east you have to go. Here south to east 190, west to north 190, north to east 190. Clear student? South and turn clockwise to face east. Yani total again 3 into 90, yani 270, and divided by 360. Full revolution, 0 0 cancel. Again your answer will 3 by 4. Clear students? Now students, our next question is find the number of right angle. How you will find out? 3 to 6 student first is given. So you know that 3 to 6, from 3 to 6 how many steps you want? 4 5 6, yani 3 steps up. In previous question I explained 1 step means 30 degree, yani 3 step means 3 multiply by 30, yani 90 degree. Yani how many right angle? 1 right angle. I think this is clear everyone. Clear? Now next question, 12 to 9 student. So 12 to 9 count. How many steps you will go? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 12 to 9, how many steps? 9 steps. We will write down 9 steps. फिर 9 step means 9 multiply by what? 1 step equal to 30 degree, यानी 270 degree. अब here student, how many right angle? You know that the value of one right angle is 90 degree, another right angle is you will add to 180 degree, and another you will add to 270, यानी 90 plus 90 plus 90. So how many right angle? 3 right angle. If easily you want to find out, so how you will find out student? You know that right angle you have to find out, divided by 90. 0 0 cancel, 9 3 are 27, yani answer is 3, yani 3 right angle your answer. Clear? Very easy. Now next question is how many right angle when south and turn clockwise to west? So again you will draw the diagram. East, west, north, south. So see here, south and turn clockwise to west. So south to west. So student, you can see clearly south to west. How many right angle? Because all are 90 degree. So south to west, south to west. 1 right angle. Clear students? Next is north and turn anti-clockwise to east. Now what is anti-clockwise? Student, you know your clock is rotate like this. This is clockwise. Acha, if this your clock will rotate this angle in opposite direction, this means anti-clockwise. So north, so first write down east, west, north, south. Clear student? So north and turn anti-clockwise to east. So north is given here. If clockwise means you will go like this, but anti-clock means you will go opposite direction. So north and turn anti-clockwise to east. So first you will go here, फिर this one. This is anti-clockwise now students. If clockwise to this side, so how many right angle? 90 90 90, yani you know that north to east. Anti-clockwise, anti-clock 180, yani 3 right angle. By the diagram you can understand easily. Clear? Now next question is where will the R hand of clock stop if it start 6 and turn through 1 right angle? Very good question. From 6 and turn through 1 right angle. Ab student, you know that 1 right angle means what? 30 degree, 90 degree. You know that na? Acha, you have to find out what? Steps. Because if you will add steps in 6, then we will find out the time. So 90 divided by 1 step equal to 30 degree. 0 0 कैंसिल, 3 3 जा 9 यानी 6 3. तो 6 plus 3 steps, you know that, यानी it will come 6 1 फिर 7 8 9. This is your, it will come at 9. Clear? Next is from 7 and turn through 2 straight angle. अब you know that 2 straight angle means student, this is your 1 straight angle and this is your 2 straight angle, यानी 360, यानी 7 and turn through 2 straight angle, यानी 360. Student, clear? Again step you have to find out, you will divide by 30, 0 0 cancel, and this one you will cancel, so this will come what? This will come 12, यानी 12 steps, यानी 7 plus 12 steps. Clear? Now clearly you know that after 7 फिर 1 8 9 10 11 12 1 2 3 4 फिर 5 6 7, यानी you will come again at 7. And you can also understand easily, if 2 straight angle means 360, 360 means you will come on the same position. Clear, students? Now students, come on, exercise 5.5, question number 2nd. First second is very easy. First is very easy. Second I am explaining. Let PQ be the perpendicular to the line segment XY. Let PQ and XY intersect in the point A. What is the measure of angle PAY? So you know that perpendicular, students. If we will solve this question, so let PQ be the perpendicular to the line segment XY. Yani PQ is perpendicular to XY. So first we will draw XY. So here, this is your what? This is your XY. Clear? Give this name X and Y. Now next given is, what is given? PQ be the perpendicular, students. Clear? So PQ, yani perpendicular means this one, like that. PQ. Here you will write down PQ. This is P. This is your Q. Clearly mention. I mention everything. PQ and XY intersect in the point A. Ab you know that intersect means the meeting point. Ab you know that PQ, this vertical line, XY horizontal line, meet at point given point A. This is your point. Here you can write down A. Clear, students? Now what is given? What is the measure of PAY? So you have to find out this one, student. Ab you can clearly see PAY and all are of what? 90 degree, a right angle. So you can write down angle PAY equal to 90 degree. If I want to know the measure of angle QAY, so also QY is 90 degree. XAQ is also 90 degree. PAX is also 90 degree. Yani all angle are of 90 degree. Clear, students? Now come to the next question. Exercise 5.6. What is given? Name the types of the following triangle with length of side 7 cm, 8 cm, 9 cm. Ab you know that, student, all are of different length. And if all are of different length, so what you will write down? Scalene triangle. Everyone know, na? Scalene triangle. Because scalene triangle having all the different sides. Length of sides are different. Now next is triangle XYZ with measure of angle D equal to 90 degree. This is M. M is measure. And XY and YZ are equal. So you can draw the diagram like this type. If you will draw the diagram, this type. Clear, students? So what is given? XYZ with angle, measure of angle D. Student, correct this. This is angle Y. Clear? So here this is clear. Angle Y is 90 degree. Means this one should be the angle Y. This is angle Y. And here X you can write down. Here you can write down Z. So what is given? Angle Y is equal to 90 degree. And XY equal to YZ. Yani here if XY is any, matlab 3 4 5 given, yani two sides are equal, students. Clear? So here you know that if according to 90 degree you want to write down, so you can write down what? Right angle. And according to side you want to write down, so two sides are equal. So you know that the property, if three sides are equal means equilateral triangle. If two sides equal means what? Isosceles triangle. Clear, students? And if no side are equal means scalene triangle. You can write down this scalene. Sorry, this is what? Two sides are equal, so isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. And what, students? Another, and right angle triangle. Clear to everyone? Why I am writing two types? Because on the basis of angle, you know that 90 degree means right angle triangle, and on the basis of side, this is isosceles triangle. Why isosceles triangle? Because two sides are equal, x, y and y, z. Now come to the next question. Question number 3. Name the following triangle in two different ways, student. Two different way you have to find out now, like this type of question. So if I want to know according to the sides, on the basis of side. So on the basis of side, all sides are two sides are equal. So what type of triangle this is? This is isosceles triangle, because two sides are equal. Clear, students? If you want to know according to the basis of the angle, so you know that, students, in previous video also I explained, if we want to 90 degree, so this is 90 degree of this line, of this, here it will go 90 degree, and this one here it will go 90 degree. So this one is 90 degree, and this line is less than 90 degree. This line is also less than 90 degree, and this is also less than 90 degree. So if all angles are less than 90 degree, it means what? Acute angle triangle. Clear, students? I also explained in previous video. Next thing, this one is, so on the basis of side, student, here 15, here 10 and here 9. On the basis of side, all sides are unequal length. You can write down what? Scalene triangle on the basis of side. Acha, if you want to make a 90 degree, so here anywhere go 90 degree line. Clear, students? 90 degree, sorry. Here if you want to know 90 degree, so like this type of 90 degree will go. Clear, student? So here you can see this line is more than 90 degree. Clear? So what type of angle? If more than 90 degree, it means this is obtuse angle triangle. Clear, students? And if this sign is outside, so what you can see? So students, I was explaining this question. If this angle was given outside, so what type of angle you will write down? What type of triangle? This will become what? Reflex. But this is given inside, so this is obtuse angle triangle. Clear, students? And all sides are different length, so scalene triangle. Clear, students? Now students, come to the exercise 5.8. Question number 3. Draw a rough sketch of a regular hexagon connecting any three of its vertices. Draw a triangle. Identify the type of the triangle you have drawn. So you have to draw what, students? You have to draw a rough sketch of hexagon. Hexagon means, student, you know that what? Means a polygon having how many sides? 6 sides. Clear, students? So how you will draw hexagon? This is very easy. 1, 2, 3, this is 4, 5, and this is your 6. Clear, student? This is your type of hexagon. Now what is given? Connecting any three of its vertices. Clear, student? So you have to connect how many vertices? Now students, you have to give the name like A, B, this is C, D, E, F. Clear, students? Now what is given? connect any three of its vertices. You know that this is vertices, all this point are vertices. So connect any three. Yani if you will connect this last three, this is F, this is F. So this is connect. F is connect to the D and F is also connect to the E. It means F, there is no need of connecting. You will connect only D and E. Clear, students? Now you can also connect this one, but you have to connect only three vertices. So what is given? Identify the type of triangle you have drawn. So you can see clearly here, hexagon all sides are equal means here these two sides will be equal. So what type of triangle, students? You can say this is an isosceles triangle. Clearly you can see clearly these two sides are equal, it means isosceles triangle. Clear, students? Now come to the next question. Next is, its diagram is also different, so you can make. Draw a rough sketch of a regular octagon connecting any four of its vertices. Draw a rectangle. So let first draw octagon. Octagon, how you will draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this one is what, students? This one is your 8. So you can give the name A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Now next is given connect any four of its vertices. So connect this here 1 and 2 vertices and also 2 vertices. You have to connect 4 vertices, yani 1, 2, 3, 4 you connect. Draw a rectangle. So your rectangle is completed. Only you have to do like this. Now next is question number 5. Draw a rough sketch of a pentagon and draw its diagonal. So pentagon, you know that, students, pentagon means having 5 sides. Clear, students? Pentagon means having 5 sides. Sorry, students. Pentagon means 5 sides. So you can also 1, 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is what, 5. So 5 sides done. Now next what is given is rough sketch of polygon and draw its diagonal. Clear, student? So you have to draw the diagonal. So this one is first diagonal, means 2 vertices. Clear? This one is second diagonal. Clear, students? Now students, here you can give name P, Q, R, S, T. So 2 diagonal, Q and T you will join. You join. S and R also join. Also this one is also vertices and also in the form. So now again how you will join? This and this also you will join. So here you will join. T and P also you will join. So here you will join T and P. Clear, student? So this type of structure you will form. Again you will join what? One is left, Q and R. So Q and R also you will join. Clear, student? So this is your what? This is your pentagon and you join all the diagonal. Clear, student? So by this you can solve this question. So I think everything is clear, students. So we will do all the question, rest of them all question in your fair copy. Clear, students? Thank you, students.